thing to say. Stone Mountain is back. Be afraid, Jeff G. Bailey. Be very afraid.
Wrestling fans, welcome to this edition of Wildside Wrestling right here on Hot Atlanta, Channel 34. As you fans know by now, the show was canceled due to bad weather last Saturday at the NCW Arena. But coming up later during this hour, I'm going to talk about what's going to take place tonight at the NCW Arena. Wildside Wrestling starts up right after this commercial timeout.
Now there's an amazing new hit collection that's loaded with more superstars and more of today's hits than any collection ever before. Introducing Totally Hits. Believe it! Totally Hits has every major superstar you want to hear. Whitney Houston, Madonna, Sarah McLachlan, NSYNC, TLC, Cher, Santana, and more.
I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch. I'd take her if I had one wish. Someday.
Order Totally Hits and get 18 major hits right here and right now. There have been other collections, but never like this one.
It's been 1 week.
To order Totally Hits, call the number on your screen and get this amazing collection of hits. Just $17.98 CD, $15.98 cassette. Totally Hits. It's totally the way to go. Call now.
Set your clock for good time.
And boogie! And the minute our eyes heat, I knew she was Gladys Knight and I was the Pips.
Call now and get in all the good times with Good Times, now on home video.
I rated D for dang old man.
Stop that nonsense before something falls off.
Call me a cup of coffee and make it like I like my man. Hot, black, and strong.
Good Times, the Collector's Edition. Own 4 of the funniest episodes ever for just $4.95 plus shipping and handling.
I'm an artiste. What I can know algebra for anyway? What am I, an Algerian?
So set your clock for Good Times on home video. Operators are standing by.
To get your first 4-episode video of Good Times, the Collector's Edition, for only $4.95 plus shipping, have your credit card ready and call toll-free 1-800-508-2299. That's 1-800-508-2299.
To this edition of National Championship Wrestling, better known as Wildside. Triple threat matchup here with Jorge Estrada, Dango, and Onyx. I tell you what, Bill, it's going to be one heck of a lineup right here on Wildside.
Well, and sanctioned by the National Wrestling Alliance with 3 great young wrestlers in here. Dango Wynn, who had his early training with Rob Van Dam. Onyx, a product of the NWA Georgia Wrestling School. And Jorge Estrada, trained by the man known in WCW as Coach Buzz Stern, also known as Glacier.
And I will say this, no good guy, bad guy routine here. I mean, these guys right here have not got a major push, so to speak, in Wildside, but it remains to be seen because whoever wins this matchup could be the next television champion. Who knows?
Well, this is going to be a complicated match. Basically, whoever gets the pinfall is the winner. Could be anyone in the ring at any time, so all 3 men are going to have to stay very, very aware as they go through this thing, because at any moment, one could be in a position to get a pinfall while the other one's playing to the crowd.
Man, we got a matchup going right here as Jorge Estrada and Dango go over the top rope to the floor, and Onyx, the rookie of the bunch, and here he goes with a baseball slide, nobody at home. Turns around, double team maneuver on Onyx. And Onyx must be the odd man out, so to speak.
But right now it looks like they're both double. Well, I was going to say they're going to double team on Onyx, but Dango took advantage there, went right after Jorge Estrada back into the ring, and that's smart because this match can't be won except by pinfall.
Well, it's just another example. You never know what's going to happen here on Wildside. Triple threat matchup right here as Dango whips Estrada into that turnbuckle. Onyx comes back in off the floor. Hard clothesline by Onyx.
And about took him out of his socks on that one. Last triple threat match I saw was up in Nashville recently where Terry Taylor became the new NWA North American Heavyweight Champion.
Man, what a clothesline by Estrada. Dango cinches him up, the belly-to-belly suplex, going for the cover, and we got a 2 count, and Onyx jukes him over. I'm not sure about that.
In fact, we have a lot of big news and upcoming programs about the National Wrestling Alliance and the offices. They are going to be moving into Georgia, and the North American belts are going to be here on Wildside.
Man, what a moonsault. Springboard moonsault going for the cover. Estrada.
Smart by Estrada. There you go. Real smart on Estrada's part. 1, 2. Able to get kick out at that point. So far, all 3 of these guys have had a chance to take it.
Nice leg whip, and boy, he dotted the I on the mat as Estrada goes face first into that hard canvas, and Dango on top of him, going to stretch him, and referee Jamie Tucker in to make sure it's all legal.
Onyx was taking his time, getting his breath back. As soon as he sees him go for the pin, that's when Onyx reacts, and that was very smart, too.
Talking about a strange matchup. We got one here as every man's going for that pinfall, and Estrada, what an athlete this guy is, and Onyx has showed me a lot of ability here in the last few weeks. No longer than he's been doing it. He's absolutely an incredible athlete, and Dango, being trained by Rob Van Dam, speaks for itself.
Well, Dango looked like he was trying to set up Onyx for a double team move. Jorge wanted no part of it and went after Dango. Onyx into the corner, Dango out of the way, and Onyx takes himself out. Dango real smart going for a pin, broken up by Estrada.
Dango, a house of fire here. I believe he's the more experienced of the 3 as Estrada puts the fist to the top of the head of Onyx. And Jorge Estrada all over Dango. Going to cinch him up right here in a suplex. And he nails it. Going for the cover. We got a 2 count.
And Onyx gets him out of it. Jorge's a little frustrated, but that's perfectly within the rules and a smart move by Onyx. And Onyx about took him out of his socks on that one. Dango taking Onyx down, goes in for the pin. 1, 2, broken up by Jorge Estrada.
You're talking about a seesaw battle. We got one going here. All 3 men trying to get that pinfall. And no 2-on-1 situation. I figured one of these guys would have tagged up with the other just like that and put one of the guys out. But I guess every man's wanting that victory.
Well, no one comes in here predisposed to be a tag team partner with the other. They're all going after a single win, and it's going to be moments of opportunity only when they will get together.
Nice hip toss on Estrada.
Right there, Onyx looked like he was ready to go help, and Dango took advantage of it.
Dango got to have some martial arts background. This guy right here can flat get it on inside that squared circle. Nice belly in the back suplex with the bridge.
Dango Wynn's a talented athlete, not only a great professional wrestler, he's a fireman. He also breaks and trains horses for a living.
And that goes without saying, a tough job. Estrada back up to the vertical base on Onyx. Onyx being whipped out of that turnbuckle, hard into that other turnbuckle with a hard elbow to the jaw.
Well, this kid Onyx has been very impressive in his appearances here on Wildside. Has had some great matches and really has only been in the ring a couple of months. It's amazing how quickly he's grown into this sport.
Going for the cover, and we got a 2 count on Onyx.
And really barely able to kick out on that. Just got his shoulder up at 2.5, it looked like. Good to see Jamie Tucker back in the ring. Ref Jamie Tucker, one of the best refs of the National Wrestling Alliance and a great ref at NCW.
Amen on that one. Nice power slam on Onyx. Going for the cover as he grapevines the leg, and there's Dango to break it up.
Dango sets up Onyx. Now with a big leg drop, and he caught all of that one. And he's in for a pin.
I'm a little bit confused. I don't know why Dango would care who pins who. I mean, if he pins him, then he's left in there with one person.
No, this is a triple threat match. Whoever gets the pin is the winner. So whoever gets that pin, if Jorge pins Onyx, he wins. Jorge pins Dango, he wins. Dango pins either of those 2, he wins. It's that first pin that's going to matter in this, and that's why they keep breaking up these close falls.
Well, I'm glad you smartened me and the fans up on that one. Nice knee to the midsection. Jorge down.
Several versions of the 3-way dance. There's the 3-way dance elimination form, and then there's the 3-way dance triple threat form.
And then there's the 3-way dance NCW style where they go all over the building and out in the parking lot. But that's another story.
That's the one where the rules break down and we just sort of hide our heads and wait and hope and pray that it gets over. We've seen a few of those, haven't we?
Yeah, and hope somebody survives.
I think we saw one of those where white trash went through a few tables.
You never know what's going to happen here on Wildside as Dango goes into the leg lock on Onyx.
Well, and Jorge into a leg lock on Onyx, and Onyx is in a lot of pain right now.
Man, I tell you, Onyx has been in the gym. This guy right here looks like he's put on 10 pounds since the last time I seen him. And he could be up for Rookie of the Year. This guy is coming along tremendously.
Well, and he got some of his basic training by last year's NWA Rookie of the Year, the prodigy T.J. Gray.
Dango and Estrada double teaming Onyx here. And I don't believe it'll last long as Dango's going up top. Second rope ado. Going all the way up top is Dango. And he outsmarted him on that one as Dango falls off. Jorge Estrada for the cover.
And Jorge pulled off by Onyx. Onyx wasn't going to make it easy. He wants the pinfall. He wants to win this match. Whoever can take this match is going to be really in a push position by this company. They're going to have to be given a chance in a major match.
Well, Jorge just set Dango up, just suckered him, so to speak, and knocked him off that top rope. Into the Bulldog goes Dango, turns around, scoops up Onyx with a big scoop slam. And keep your eye on Dango.
And this looks like it's going to be it right here. Dango's going up. He has Onyx set up. Jorge is going to be it right here. Jorge's out of position. 1, 2. Nope, there's the breakup right there.
Man, what a reverse splash by Dango as Jorge Estrada's back up to the vertical base, putting the boots to him.
And Jorge Estrada looks like he's going to, well, Onyx has definitely been knocked out by this one.
Here we go as Jorge Estrada up on that second rope. Couple of haymakers to the side of the head, just drops him down into a face buster. And Onyx is still
Jorge Estrada's playing. Well, wait a minute. Onyx just rolled over. Dango's on his back. Onyx just got the pinfall.
I believe we call that an upset here in NCW.
Jorge Estrada was overplaying to the crowd after hitting a big finish. Onyx barely knows where he is in the ring, but he had enough mind to go over. Dango was right next to the ropes, could have got his foot up, but didn't know where he point. And Onyx, the surprise winner of this triple threat match.
Surprising upset here as Onyx goes into the winner's column here on Wildside. Fans, will be back right after this.
This ain't no Mickey Mouse. This ain't no Looney Tunes. This is anime. And it's taking America by storm. Now, you can catch the anime fever or turbocharge your current anime video collection with the best of Japanese anime 2. But be warned, the best of Japanese anime 2 ain't no kid stuff. It's animation grown up and gone wild. Call this toll-free number now and get Wrath of the Ninja delivered to your door for just $4.95 with subscription. Call now and you'll get a bonus anime video, Project A-ko vs. Battle 1, absolutely free. That's right, you'll get 2 fire-powered anime videos for just $4.95. This is a limited time offer of apocalyptic proportions, so call now.
Order your first Best of Japanese Animation 2 video for just $4.95 plus $3.99 shipping and receive your free anime video. Call 1-800-299-2858 now.
Funerals are something we all have to face. For over 30 years, the Golden Memorial Plan has helped make this difficult time easier to deal with.
Oh, Dad was a great guy. He made sure everything was taken care of. So when he left, everything was done exactly like Dad wanted it to be.
This low-cost plan pays up to $10,000 cash directly to your beneficiary or to the funeral home of your choice. The plan is ideal for people 35 to 90, even those with health problems or limited income.
No physical exam is required, rates never increase, and you cannot be canceled. For immediate coverage regardless of health, call for free information about the Golden Memorial Plan.
I feel good and I feel secure knowing that my wife and kids aren't going to have any troubles. They're not going to be burdened if anything happens to me down the line.
Funerals now average from $4,000 to $7,000 and more. This plan pays up to $10,000 cash, usually within 24 hours.
Call us for a free planning guide and more information about this very generous plan.
Jesus Christ, this place is a rat hole. Look at this dump. I feel dirty just being in this neighborhood. Let's go talk to this piece of trash, do our business, and get out of this dump. Let's do it. Look at this trash everywhere. God, what figures this would be Thunder's mother's house? It looks like it. Smile now.
May I help you?
Well, hi, young lady. We're friends of your son, Craig. You mind if we come in?
Friends of my little Craigie? Well, sure. Come on in.
Great, thank you.
I'm on the phone to him right now.
Oh, really?
Hello, Craigie. I'm sorry I kept you waiting. But some friends of yours have come by. Well, I didn't ask their names yet. Hold on just a minute. Gosh, I plumb forgot to get your names.
Well, I'm Jeff G, and this is Mr. C, and just tell him we came by to look at the house. He'll understand.
They'd come by to look at the house. He wants to talk to you.
I'm sure he does. Thunder, how you doing, my big friend? Whoa, whoa, calm down. There's no reason to yell. We just came by to take a look at the house and to visit your sweet mama. You understand what I'm telling you? Right, yeah. Well, I knew you'd understand. Okay. We'll talk real soon, okay? Don't worry. All right. Well, Craig said he had to go, man, but he'll get back in touch with you real soon.
Well, I'm sorry you couldn't stay longer, but any friend of Craigie's is a friend of mine, so be sure to come back whenever you can.
I'm sure we're going to come back real soon. I really feel so comfortable here. It's almost like it was my own home.
Do you need cash? At Nation's Quick Cash, we can put cash in your pocket today.
My credit cards were at the limit. I had no cash, and I had friends coming in from out of town. I didn't know how I was going to entertain them if I didn't have any money. So I called Nation's Quick Cash, and using the title to my car, they gave me the cash I needed, and the entire transaction took less than 15 minutes. Thanks, Nation's Quick Cash.
In Cornelia, Cumming, or Dahlonega, it's Nation's Quick Cash, your way to quick cash.
Has your home phone been disconnected? Ace America's Cash Express can get you talking again for just $49. Oh, another phone company money? We can hook you up. Get unlimited local calls at 911 Emergency Access now for just $49 a month. No deposit, no credit, no ID. Just look for the big green Ace sign and fill out a short application. Don't be without a home phone, and don't pay more than $49. Come by any Ace today and sign up now. Service provided by ComSouth.
This ain't no Mickey Mouse. This ain't no Looney Tune. This is anime. And it's taking America by storm. Now, you can catch the anime fever or turbocharge your current anime video collection with the best of Japanese anime 2. But be warned, the best of Japanese anime 2 ain't no kid stuff. It's animation grown up and gone wild. Call this toll-free number now and get Wrath of the Ninja delivered to your door for just $4.95 with subscription. Call now and you'll get a bonus anime video, Project Echo versus Battle 1, absolutely free. That's right, you'll get 2 fire-powered anime videos for just $4.95. This is a limited time offer of apocalyptic proportions, so call now.
Order your first Best of Japanese Animation 2 video for just $4.95 plus $3.99 shipping and receive your free anime video. Call now 1-800-358-0196.
Wrestling fans, get set. Tonight at the NCW Arena in Cornelia, Georgia, Wildside returns with another national television taping. On that card, you're going to see from NWA Nashville as New South brings the North American Tag Team titles in, and they're going to take on Bad Attitude, the Georgia Tag Team Champions. And then later on during that show, you're going to see Rookie of the Year honors as AJ Styles, Jorge Estrada, and Onyx are all up for Rookie of the Year, and it will be decided tonight at the NCW Arena. Fans, this is one card you do not want to miss. For directions and ticket info, call 706-894-3304. Wrestling fans, whatever you do, do not miss tonight at the NCW Arena.
You know something, Rick? I started this business 10 years ago. People told me, they said, you're too small, son. You've not been in the business long enough. You hadn't paid your dues. Well, here it is 10 years later, Rick, and I'm still hearing, you're too damn old. You're too damn big. You're not what we're looking for right now. What do I have to do? I have won every major title in this organization. I am here to tell you one thing right now. It doesn't matter who we have to beat. It doesn't matter if you bring those damn jabronis from now that short term, nobody wants to take us serious. Well, you see, we got stuck doing things we never should have been doing. So what we did is we took the ball and we ran with it the way we want to do it.
New Year's resolution.
We said that we would be a new bad attitude for the new year. And we said that we would get our tag team titles back, and we did it. Now, if guys from other organizations, ECW, want to come in and try to take our straps, go ahead. It's an open door policy with our tag team titles because we don't care who you are. If you want to come down from Nashville, Corey, Ashley, from the New South, you come on. Because granted, boys, we haven't been together that long, but we're a new team. We've been around the block for a few years. So it's not going to be an easy cakewalk to walk right over bad attitude anymore, because we're not getting stuck with jabronis. We are the NWA Wildside Tag Team Champions.
We are the best tag team in the world today.
Attitude is everything.
And ours is back.
Can you figure this guy out? Jesse comes out here, and like I said, he's sort of riding the fence like he can't make his mind up. He'll cheat 1 second, then get the fans' response on the next. So it remains to be seen right here on Wildside how this scenario plays out.
Well, it's not like he hasn't won the gold, and it's not like, sometimes as a player you reach that plateau and you really have a hard time breaking through to the next level, and I think that's a scenario, information you have with standing that Jesse Taylor might be finding himself in right now.
Wow! Oh, man! He just dumped him over to the floor. Man, I tell you what, pucked up. Say that 3 times, but nevertheless, man, he lands on that top rope and just hits the floor. And no pads here in NCW.
It's a great testament, even though he did land hard on the floor, to his agility, because he scaled right to the top rope. Had his balance for a second, but then was eased on out by Jesse Taylor.
There he drops him over that top rope. Here he goes, part of the Duck family of ECW. We got 2 3/4, rolls in. We got 2 one more time, rolls him up. And we got pinfall after pinfall taking place with a hard clothesline by Jesse Taylor. And boy, that come out of nowhere.
Clean puck's clock.
Well, think about Jesse. He can go with the best of them. This guy is absolutely a great athlete. You know, the losing streak, it might exist, but if you look past that, you see a 100% pro wrestler that can get it on inside that squared circle. And there we go with the Duck family. He's 1/3 of the Duck family out of ECW. His brothers, you ought to see these guys. And you know, I say we promote all pro wrestling because it does the family good, so to speak. ECW on TNN's Friday nights at 8 p.m. Jesse Taylor going up top.
This is where Jesse's found problems as of late.
Well, you know, he's not a top rope specialist, and he's caught with a double forearm smash to the back. And the Duck family having his trouble here on Wildside. Big scoop slam, and Jesse Taylor is just strong as an ox. Going up top one more time. And I mean all the way up top with big leg drop and nobody home.
Not a top rope wrestler, as we pointed out earlier. You know, sometimes you can go from the penthouse to the outhouse in the count of a 1, 2, 3, and that right there typifies the scenarios and the situations that have befallen Jesse Taylor during this losing streak.
Well, he definitely jarred that lower back, and keep your eye on this as he's up top. Big corkscrew punch to the outside. And brother, you talking about a move in pro wrestling. He hit that one 100%. Absolutely incredible as the Duck family making a good showing here on Wildside.
And we're just setting the table, so to speak, because you've got the unification title match coming up between the original Chosen One, Rick Michaels and Thunder. You've got the tag team titles are on the line. This is a night of nights in professional wrestling.
Here we go with the belly to belly coming up. No, he blocked it. The He boxed those ears, turns around. Big Russian leg sweep by Duck. And Duck going to have to get a pinfall here if he gets on it quick.
Yeah, missed the float over, and that might have given Jesse Taylor a little too much time, and it did.
2 3/4 right here on Wildside as he picks him up one more time. Gonna scoop slam and he blocks it, turns around. The stronger of the two picks him up, drops him down, reverse DDT. And Duck gets the 3 count right here on Wildside. Wrestling fans, get set. Tonight at the NCW Arena in Cornelia, Georgia, Wildside returns with another national television taping. On that card, you're going to see from NWA Nashville as New South brings the North American Tag Team titles in, and they're going to take on Bad Attitude, the Georgia Tag Team champions. And then later on during that show, you're going to see Rookie of the Year honors as AJ Styles, Jorge Estrada, and Onyx are all up for Rookie of the Year, and it will be decided tonight at the NCW Arena. Fans, this is one card you do not want to miss. For directions and ticket info, call 706-894-3304. Wrestling fans, whatever you do, do not miss tonight at the NCW Arena. Wildside Wrestling returns right after this commercial timeout.
No one was home when they broke into the house, but the victim still felt frightened, violated, and it might have been prevented by a security system from Protection One, one of the largest home security companies in the country. Now, for a limited time, you can get a remote response system including installation for just $99. It comes with a convenient remote control that allows easy operation whether you're in or out of the house. And with our 24-hour monitoring and lifetime service program, all for a low monthly fee of about $1 a day, the people you love will feel safe and secure from burglaries, fire, and medical emergencies.
He'll keep watch over your house night and day.
Our lifetime service program will keep your security system in top-notch condition.
Call Protection One at the toll-free number on your screen to schedule a free in-home security evaluation. And just for phoning, we'll send you a helpful booklet with tips on home safety and security. So call today. Protection One, the security you need from the team you trust.
If you've had a little accident, say an angry cartoon dog dropped a 2-ton anvil on your car, and you're having trouble getting affordable insurance, don't worry. Just give us a call.
Think young, Rodney DeYoung. 4678733.
Bill Barron's and Brody still celebrating. Pouring champagne. Taking out Terry Knight celebrating. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to take anything from Terry Knight. He's a tremendous athlete. He was on top of his game. But let me tell you something, Romeo's world was not rocked. When I went back to that hotel suite, there were 6 or 7 women still waiting to get their little hind-end spanked with the leaffish whip. And let me tell you something, Bill Barron, I showed them why I'm the man that puts the O-O-O in Romeo.
I'm sorry to you Romeo fans out there, but I have been notified by NWA officials that I have to make the following announcement. Romeo Bliss's interviews will be censored from now on Wildside Wrestling. Due to graphic language and sexual gestures, they will not let his interviews go unnoticed on Wildside Wrestling. So from now on, if Romeo Bliss gets out of hand, he will be censored right here on Wildside.
From stereos to security systems, Absolute Car Audio has it all, not to mention the best deal for your dollar. We've got the latest brands in car stereos from JL Audio, Rockford Fosgate, Pioneer, Sony, Kenwood, Blaupunk, and more. We offer computer-designed speaker enclosures and custom installation. Need your windows tinted? Absolute has a lifetime warranty. We also do gold plating. Come see us, Absolute Car Audio, for all your stereo, security, and tinting needs at unbeatable prices. 3 locations in Toccoa, Cleveland, and Cornelia across from Kane Ford.
Hello, I'm Honest John, here today at Highway 400 Auto Sales, where you can find a nice dependable vehicle such as a 4-wheel drive, a minivan, or their family car. If you need bank financing, it's available. If you need in-house financing, it's available. Right here at Highway 400 Auto Sales, here in Cumming, Georgia, conveniently located at Highway 369 and Georgia 400. The number's on the bottom of the screen, so call today. for a deal that will help you and help your family.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Anne Murray brings something special to every song she sings.
Like me, and he walks with me.
Heartland Music presents Anne Murray.
You just call out my name, and you know
26 songs of faith and hope.
I can see clearly now.
So please, call now for Anne Murray's inspirational favorites.
Then sings my soul.
To order Anne Murray's inspirational favorites, call 1-800-528-9977 or send $17.98 for 2 cassettes or $19.98 for 2 CDs, plus shipping and handling to the address on your screen.
Get up and go to Orlando. Get 4 days and 3 nights in fun Orlando for just $99 per adult. Plus, you get 2 tickets to Universal Studios Florida. But wait, you also get 2 nights in Daytona Beach. That's 6 days and 5 nights in Florida for just $99. And kids stay free. Call now and get this travel tote from American Tourister. Get up and go to Orlando and the beach for just $99.
Call 1-800-332-1500. Remember, kids stay free. Call 1-800-332-1500 now.
Jacksonville, Florida, weighing 234 pounds, accompanied to ringside by his tag team partner, David Young. He is the current reigning NWA Georgia. Cut the music.
You see, just a few weeks ago, the vice president of the oldest governing body, the National Wrestling Alliance, Bill Behrens, decided he wanted to set this unification title match up between me and Thunder. What he wanted me to really do is he wanted me to come out here and do what they call the time-honored tradition. Well, you see, I'm not coming out here looking like a fool and laying down for nobody. So what Bill Behrens can do, and Chance, I'm putting the heat on you too, what you can do is you can hold this title up, you can put it in a tournament, you can put it on him, I really don't care. But what I want you to do is, Bill Behrens, the NWA means absolutely shit. That is a piece of garbage. This company was built on 3 letters, and that was National Championship Wrestling. And if Bill wants me to unify these belts and make that the #1 title, he's full of it. Tim Dix, you go tell Bill Behrens that I think that the National Wrestling Alliance and Sputnik Magro and all the other NWA champions are nothing but pieces of shit. You tell Bill Behrens that. I ain't laying down for nobody.
Man, you talking about our blockbuster announcement right here on Wildside. Man, this is getting out of control.
I came to Y2 Chaos for one reason and one reason only, and it wasn't lay down to you, big man. It was to get what's rightfully ours, and that's the tag team titles.
You talking about pure disgust right here on Wildside. He just denounced the NWA Georgia heavyweight title and forfeited right here on Wildside.
They taught us how to love.
Give us something to believe in.
They taught us how to live.
Can you take me high?
And now they're back. Monster Ballads. 35 powerful hits on 2 CDs and 2 cassettes.
It's awesome! Is this love
Whitesnake.
that I'm feeling?
Winger.
When I see you smile more than words.
delivery available. Every bad boy has his soft side. Get Monster Ballads. To order, call the number on your screen or visit our website. Do it now.
Has your home phone been disconnected? Ace America's Cash Express can get you talking again for just $49. Oh, another phone company money? We can hook you up. Get unlimited local calls at 911 Emergency Access now for just $49 a month. No deposit, no credit, no ID. Just look for the big green Ace sign and fill out a short application. Don't be without a home phone, and don't pay more than $49. Come by any Ace today and sign up now. Service provided by ComSouth.
Funerals are something we all have to face. For over 30 years, the Golden Memorial Plan has helped make this difficult time easier to deal with.
Oh, Dad was a great guy. He made sure everything was taken care of. So when he left, everything was done exactly like Dad wanted it to be.
This low-cost plan pays up to $10,000 cash directly to your beneficiary or to the funeral home of your choice. The plan is ideal for people 35 to 90, even those with health problems or limited income.
No physical exam is required, rates never increase, and you cannot be canceled. For immediate coverage regardless of health, call for free information about the Golden Memorial Plan.
I feel good and I feel secure knowing that my wife and kids aren't going to have any troubles. They're not going to be burdened if anything happens to me down the line.
Funerals now average from $4,000 to $7,000 and more. This plan pays up to $10,000 cash, usually within 24 hours.
Call us for a free planning guide and more information about this very generous plan.
Wrestling fans, I have been notified by NWA officials. Since Rick Michaels would not defend the NWA Georgia heavyweight title against Thunder at Y2 Chaos, there will be a tournament held for that title. More on that tournament coming up next week right here on Wildside.
Chance Williams, tonight you may have gotten the better of me. You're a coward for not getting in the ring with me. You want to send out that big 7-foot monster Stone Mountain? Well, I fired him because he couldn't get the job done. I'm not a wrestler. I don't give a damn about getting in a wrestling ring. I'm an attorney. I'm an agent. I make people's careers. And Stone Mountain, I end people's careers. Don't think that you're not going to pay for what you did tonight, because by God you are. And I'll tell you what, things are all screwed up. I come back here, K. Crush has left the building without me. I know he didn't mean to punch me. That's some kind of rift you're trying to cause, Chance Williams. Me and K. Crush, we're a team. We work together. I guide his career, and I don't know what your goddamn problem is. I told you to take that chair and bash his head in, and you stood there looking stupid like some yellow-bellied coward. Shut your mouth when I'm talking. You've lost 4 matches in a row. You're a former United States champion, but you obviously can't get the job done without me. If you would just listen and pay attention to what I tell you, Jesse Taylor. You're a great athlete. You've got all the talent in the world, but you're missing something up here, and I can give you that. I can take you to the top. You can have a gold belt. You can make a 6-figure salary. But until you pay attention, you're not going to have any of that. So I'll tell you what, I am still the man in NCW, and you know it's the truth because I never tell a lie.
He is Ruckus!
Wrestling fans, it's all fixing to go down right here at Y2 Chaos as Ruckus going to take on Toad in a hardcore matchup. And you talking about Katie bar the door, you got it right here. Bricks, bottles, tables, chairs, anything goes on Wildside as Ruckus goes for the ride, ducks the steel chair, turns around, boot to the midsection, and Toad being cinched up here. And he's going to German suplex him. Some people know that as a T-bone. Man. Right here on Wildside.
I don't know if Toads wear shoes, but you better hand them to him because he just got knocked right out of them.
I hear you there. And you're talking about a dangerous situation with Ruckus in the building. Ruckus means business right here at Y2 Chaos. And Toad's already in trouble.
I really still don't understand what Rick Michaels seeks to gain out of the whole scenario with Thunder. He vacated one of the most prestigious belts ever in professional wrestling.
I don't know what he was thinking either, but I can tell you this. They've had trouble with Rick Michaels since the day he walked in this building. He used to be the #1 babyface, so to speak, and now you talk about hated among everybody, including the athletes. This guy right here has stirred up more controversy than ever. Hard into that ring apron, a ring guardrail, we'll say, as Ruckus going to put a blatant choke on him. And hopefully, Tim Dix, the ring barricades are tied down this time.
No doubt about it. And you know what? If you're the referee, you've got to be careful. If you're the cameraman, you've got to be careful. If you're security, you've got to be careful. If you're the fans in the front row of the NCW arena, you've got to be careful because of things like that right there.
Man, to the head with a metal chair. Ruckus does it better than anybody right here at Y2 Chaos. Toad in a world of trouble. In a world of trouble. And Ruckus is about as over inside shoot as you get.
Well, there's no doubt about it. You can tell by the signs being held up right after I announced his presence in the building.
He is an unbelievable athlete, and he can go with the best of them. And Toad on the receiving end of that headbutt. And Ruckus in his territory, in his backyard, so to speak, outside that ring.
No doubt about it. Fences and poles. They're just part of the repertoire. Chairs, part of the repertoire of Ruckus.
He's going to go in and break that 10 count. And Toad better get his act together. This thing's going to be over before it ever got started. You know, let's don't take nothing away from Toad. You know, he comes in here with a great resume, a great background in pro wrestling. But when you're going up against a guy like Ruckus, you better give it all you got, 120%, because if you don't, you're going to come up short.
You know, I believe Ruckus might have even underestimated him just a little bit. Set early for the backdrop. Toad with the presence of mind to make the boot to the chest, and now he's getting some offense, mounting some moves together, and the scales are evening out right here, even though he shoots him in right here. Duck.
Uh-oh. And he cinches him up one more time. Big elbow to the back of the head. Good block by Toad. And Toad goes off the far rope. What a hard clothesline by Ruckus. Good God.
One of the many matches, Steve, that they're going to be talking about for months to come right here at Y2 Chaos. And, you know, fans nationwide, you can keep up with this on a daily basis by calling the NWA hotline. 1-900-950-0511, 99 cents per minute. Enter the code 6291. Updated daily. Fans under 18, please get your parents' permission. Steve, did I get everything?
It sounded right to me. As Toad is being dumped to the outside. And Ruckus is definitely on his game tonight at Y2 Chaos. Ruckus on this ring apron, and keep your eye on this. Big diving headbutt to the floor. And you're talking about a dangerous maneuver. That right there has put a lot of men out of this great sport, including the guy receiving it.
Hit it and win, miss it and lose. It's really that simple. It's that high risk.
And there's the stairs into play here as he goes into it. Looks like he's laying in a suitcase, and Toad is in trouble. I mean serious trouble.
Not some tin fabrication either. We're talking about wood and angle iron, and he's stretched out all over it.
Well, we unbolted him to the floor because people kept falling into him and getting hurt, so Toad better be glad that those things was not bolted down, because Lord only know what Ruckus has got on his mind. Ruckus, one dangerous individual, like I've said before, and he can go with the best of them. He really can. Abdullah the Butcher, the original gangster New Jack, he has fought them all or been their tag team partner at one time. And here at Y2 Chaos against the newcomer called Toad. as Ruckus goes up top. And I mean all the way up top. Second rope ado. Toad's going to battle back here. Toad's not out of this game yet.
No, he's proven he's made of really stern stuff. And look at him now, mounting that second ring rope. He's got him. Can he make it?
The big bulldog off that top rope. Man, that come out of nowhere, Tim.
But it looks to me that Toad might be worse for wear. He is really struggling to get back to his feet. Ruckus in bad shape as well. This could be a very crucial point in this matchup.
It was an amazing turnout here at Y2 Chaos as every seat in the house was sold. Completely sold out. Over 50 people turned away in the parking lot, and I hated to see that. My apologies go out to anybody that was in that gang of people that did not get a seat, but this building will only hold so many, as you can tell.
One of the other reasons that you might want to catch great NCW, NWA Wildside action at such locations like Gainesville, Georgia at the Wild Horse Country Music Showcase, or in Griffin, Georgia at the Country Rock Cafe. You can expect this type of action whenever you see NWA Wildside.
And you know, Toad's a strange individual. He really is. Big knife edge chop.
Couldn't tell it by looking at him, could you?
That green hair he has, including green eyebrows with a green beard. Go figure. Only in pro wrestling. Big snapmare takeover into the rear chin lock. What?
There's your freaking hardcore. Give it up. There's your hardcore.
At Oakenmore, we built a business by discounting name brand furniture every day. Our selection has never been better, with over 25 bedroom suites, over 70 living room ensembles, and more than 100 recliners to choose from. Whether it's an end table or an entertainment center you need, select a financing plan to fit your budget, including 90 days, same as cash. And as always, it's free delivery and setup. Located in the Cornelia Plaza Shopping Center on Main Street, that's Oakenmore, and more, and more, and more, and more.
Brian came to school and he wanted to come to school. Brian just needed a friend, so we paired him with a community leader. He would take him to rodeos, and then he would take him to plays and different things that this child would never have been exposed to. This man taking his time to come and have lunch with him meant more than anything.
It's time to get involved. This is General Colin Powell of America's Promise. Call us and point a kid in the right direction.
Your mom's probably like mine. She's been watching over you for years. And sometimes she forgets to take care of herself. Remind her to have routine preventive checkups. A regular pap smear, mammogram, and blood tests are the best way to stay in good health. For all the time she gave you, give her some back.
He cinches him up. Ruckus snaps him over, and a snap suplex with the bridge. We got two. No. I thought that was it. And this hardcore matchup has gotten the ring and some hold-for-hold wrestling going on as he goes low on Ruckus. And that's one man that's one way you can cut a man off. I don't care how big you are or how bad you think you are. When you get hit there, you're going down. And Toad knew that, and that's why he did what he did. Notice the metal chair still in the play right here at Y2 Chaos.
I was just told by one of our floor managers that Romeo Bliss is now in the building. The U.S. title will be at stake a little later on here in Y2 Chaos.
What a DDT on that metal chair. And Toad might be out. And coming up later, you're going to see Romeo Bliss defending the United States heavyweight title against Terry Knight. And I do get that confused here quite often here lately. I don't know what's going on there, but two Terrys in the building, and it's easy to mix the names up. Terry will make his return, Terry Taylor that is, to the NCW Arena in February, so look out for that.
Yep, the mecca of manhood himself back here in the building.
What about that disgusting situation with him in Colorado and the kid? That was totally uncalled for, and only on Wildside are you going to see such matchups. Here we go.
It's really ironic. Here we've seen stars from ECW tonight. The Terry Taylor, an official with WCW, but where is it all happening at? It's all happening on the Wildside.
And Toad has actually turned this thing into a wrestling match. Go figure that one.
You know, hardcore matches can be deceiving. Yeah, there's chairs, there's tables, there's stairs, And now the chair is coming back into play. But one thing about it, you can never go wrong when you go back to the fundamentals. And it's really what is on the marquee. It is wrestling.
Well, you know, it's like Gordon Selley used to say, all men are the same size on the mat, and that's what pro wrestling's all about. And here we go, as Toad's up top, big moonsault on that chair with nobody home, and man, he might have a damaged rib area on that situation.
Ruckus trying to shake out the cobwebs, presence of mind to roll in on the moonsault, move the chair, and now, let's see what Ruckus has in mind. He's got that big double shot to the throat.
Double thrust to the throat. Irish whip across, and he catches him. Big backdrop on Toad. And Ruckus got things going his way with a hard clothesline. Now he's going to follow it up with a haymaker to the side of the head as Toad goes for the ride. Hard into that turnbuckle. Comes out. Man, hits him with a shoulder block and about knocks him into the next century. And here we go as Ruckus is going up top. Toad is in trouble with a head laying on that metal chair. Big splash. And man, what a devastating move that was. Going for the cover, going for the two. No. Toad kicked out at the last second.
I would have never thought it. Toad really impressing me.
Here we go. Ruckus working over Toad here. Irish whip across. And it's reversed by Toad. Ruckus in that far turnbuckle as Toad's going to bring him out one more time as he cinches him up. Ducks under go behind. One more time by Ruckus. He's going for the pump handle. Pump handle into the slam. And Ruckus needs to cover him, and I mean in a hurry. And Ruckus decides to get up. Going to do further damage to Toad. Ruckus going to make his way to that top rope. He's out all the way up top.
Yeah, and he's outside the county line too, Steve. Look how far across the ring. He's got Toad.
Here we go. Big headbutt on Toad. He hooks the leg. We got two. We got three right here at Y2 Chaos. And there you hear the ring introduction as Ruckus is the winner right here at Y2 Chaos. Toad, maybe another day as he makes his way back to Wildside. The winner of the match, the hardcore extremist, known as Ruckus. Wrestling fans, get set. Tonight at the NCW Arena in Cornelia, Georgia, Wildside returns with another national television taping. On that card, you're going to see from NWA Nashville as New South brings the North American Tag Team titles in, and they're going to take on Bad Attitude, the Georgia Tag Team Champions. And then later on during that show, you're going to see Rookie of the Year honors as AJ Styles, Jorge Estrada, and Onyx are all up for Rookie of the Year, and it will be decided tonight at the NCW Arena. Fans, this is one card you do not want to miss. For directions and ticket info, call 706-894-3304. Wrestling fans, whatever you do, do not miss tonight at the NCW Arena. Wildside Wrestling returns right after this commercial timeout.
Here's a way to help your business with no risk at all. Just call for your free trial version of QuickBooks Pro, America's #1 best-selling small business accounting software. From the makers of Quicken, so you know it's easy to use. Want to write a check? You just start typing, and QuickBooks Pro fills in the rest. It shows you how much money you're owed and who owes it. It even prints invoices with your company logo. Call for your free QuickBooks Pro trial version now. There's no bill, no hassle, no risk. You can't do better than that.
You know, I love it when it says professional wrestling, especially when it goes to tag team.
Because understand one thing, Rick Michaels and David Young, the Rock and Roll Express is coming back here to Cordelia, Georgia. And understand, when I say Rock and Roll Express, that's Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson. So I want everybody out there to get on the phones and call them and tell them that we're coming to town. Understand this, Rick Michaels, I've heard all the things that you have said about the Rock and Roll Express, that we're old men, but understand one thing. What you're trying to do is become one of the top tag teams in the world. And understand, we have done it 6 times. I'm talking about 6 times world tag team champions. And we have been through hell in half of Georgia. But understand, I'm here tonight. Understand one thing, I come through a blizzard. I get here to the town and the town's canceled. But you see, that's all right, because I'm looking forward to next month, February the 6th. Understand it, boys, because when it comes to getting down, they say the Rock and Roll Express is the best in town. And understand this right here, too. They say Ricky Morton and Robert Gibson, why aren't you on WCW or WWF? What we got, it took the hard way. Nobody walked out there because they said they were our friends and said, here you go. You're going to be our world tag team champions. No, it took blood, it took sweat, and it took tears. I've lost and sacrificed a lot of things, but Rick Michaels, you and David Young are going to understand one time. And one time only, when we step here this ring, February the 2nd, Cordelia, Georgia, understand this right here. You and your partner both are going to find out how come we were 6 times world tag team champions.
Set your clock for good time.